I remember in around 2007 that stopping your job was not easy because you'll be considered a housewife. But I did that because I didn't want to lose any development of my children. And of course, continuous breastfeeding was very important for me. So I had to come up with some activities. I do understand that most Europeans do show interest in this baby wearing thing because they have been doing a lot of research about what can they do well and not, and they are in a learning process of how to change their life and maybe be better. Because the only thing that can happen now is if you do not re-educate yourself or maybe not listen to another African person teaching, it means your education will come again from Europe, yet you can do it yourself. So women in Africa help one another so far during birth and delivering and also childhood moments. But the father should be involved, and carrying babies is bonding. Definitely not a surprise that after what happened long back, slavery or colonization, that people started thinking that what they used to do is not good at all. But now look at what's happening with baby wearing in Europe, which means you need to start re-educating yourself again about what is it that we did in our culture, what's good for us the rest of our lives, and what is it that our people can learn the day of today, and be happy if it's an African teaching this. So what you see is you teach European people right from how they have to change their posture, because you can see that they haven't been practicing the way Africans do for decades. And then they have to start learning afresh. But it's going very fast, and you can see that the other way around, Africans, they are not no longer practicing their old way, primitive way they call. So I think check what it is that we did good, what it is that Asian people did well. And some people are still doing that. Check those countries that are still practicing their culture, you know. Yes, you can follow a system, but let that be good for your posture, for your health, for your connection between your children and yourself. And of course, as a result, connection between the whole nation and the whole world. Because that's what baby wearing is all about. You know, it will be rather late if, for instance, an African teaches a European something, and then that what they learn from you is going to be the education that you are going to pay for. At the end, I think baby wearing is something that improves our relationships. And what you see in the video is a Dutch celebrity. He was going to have a new baby, and he was so much interested in what's happening, the new things that are coming up. And of course, baby wearing, like the way I'm introducing it in the Netherlands and in Europe, got into his interest. He was definitely excited about coming over because he read one of my stories, and he was like, oh, I really want to practice this. I want to know. I want to be a good father. I want to be a good dad. Is this something that can make me a good dad? Okay, then going back to my culture in Zimbabwe, I think a man, a dad, needs to be involved in his family. He needs to be involved when the woman gives birth, you know, and then when the woman has given birth, the man knows exactly what to do, and at the end, the woman does not feel alone at all. Such kind of education we need again in Africa, we need again in Zimbabwe, and there's nothing wrong at all if the family is bond, is together, is connected. So my name is Melissa Budding Vandira Muchaneta Tete Mucha. I'm really happy to present you such videos, so you can at least look back. You may have a grandma, a mother. You have been carried, probably, and maybe the next generation needs to be carried. So whenever you are living in